Hey guys, it's Kat here from Upscale, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about the new Hana Umami Blue. I'm so very excited about this cartridge. Actually, long story short, a couple weeks ago, Musical Surroundings came here, they paid us a visit, and they were like, Kat, we have to show you something. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is it? And they're like, it's a new cartridge. And I was like, is it gonna be better than my Umami Red? Because I really cannot handle that right now, because there ain't no money to upgrade right now. And they were like, don't worry, it actually sits between the Hana ML and the Umami Red. And I was like, what? So Hana came out with a new cartridge. It's the Umami Blue, and it does sit around $2,500. And it is kind of a mixture between the Umami Red and the ML, and I'll touch upon both of those in a bit here, but Hana's been designing cartridges for over 50 years. Their design, their technology, and their passion for it really shows through all of their quality control and their performance. I've always said Hana cartridges to be very neutral, pure, sort of like a unity for music. What your record is putting out is what this Hana is gonna pick up. So this cartridge came out and we're the first to get it, and I'm gonna open it in front of your eyes right now. The body itself is a very beautiful blue, just as it says in the title. And it's made of duraluminum, which is a very stiff, hard, lightweight aluminum alloy. And so if you guys have ever talked to me, or maybe you've talked to some of our other people here, we've always said like hard materials can make harder, faster sounds to kind of help you gauge what something's gonna sound like without being able to actually demo it. So this is duraluminum, but what is very cool about it is this body actually goes through this thermal setting process where melamine resin bonds with the aluminum. They bake it for like 30 minutes at 250 degrees. It creates this blue color, and it controls the resonance and the hardness and the stiffness of the aluminum body itself. So different from the Umami Red, which is duraluminum, as well as ebony wood with an Urushi lacquer. So that is totally different, and those will make different sounds. This is duraluminum. So what's really cool about that is that's gonna give you the top end, the speed, you know, that hardness, quality, and sound signature. The cut of the body is perfectly symmetrical, and you'll notice on the sides of it, that shape actually resembles that of our ears. They did that on purpose because as this body was testing out with that shape, it was creating some aerodynamics to bring some more of that top end and sparkle and that speed. Because inside of this cool cartridge is a really nice Alnico magnet, which kind of brings that saturation and that lush quality in high purity copper coils. Now this is a low impedance cartridge, so it's gonna have less windings, lower pickup for the lower energy being transferred through the cantilever, which in turn will give you a much lower noise floor and bigger bandwidth. So that is something that is different from the ML, because that one is aluminum. And this cartridge doesn't dip as low as the Umami Red. So in fact, when I first listened to this cartridge, I was like, huh, okay, I do love the top end of this cartridge, but it wasn't as full sounding as my Umami Red. So all you Umami Red people, don't worry, you're good, we're safe. It's a 0.4 millivolt, which isn't too high or too low. It will want to see a gain about 56 decibels to 62 decibels. You can drive it a little harder if you want to. And the impedance is 80 ohms or higher. So start at 80, but maybe go up with the load impedance to 100, 200, just see what works for you. It's around 10 grams, and it does come with beautiful 24 karat gold pins. So that also does share the same qualities from the Umami Red. The Umami Red is actually using a samarium cobalt generator, so that actually is, samarium cobalt magnets are much better for heat resistant, and so when you are picking up a lot more bandwidth and a lot more energy, there's a lot of temperature, heat, and energy that goes through these cartridges, so you want to be able to release that a lot faster. That's kind of a big difference between the Blue and the Umami Red. So this cartridge is amazing. Hana has a trade program, so all of you ML lovers, you can trade up, but you gotta call us up and make sure that it's gonna be compatible compliance-wise and all that good jazz with your turntable and your phono stage. And yeah, all you Umami Red people, just sit back and know that you have one of the best cartridges ever. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this cartridge. So call us up, subscribe, ask our people about what's best for you, and thanks for watching.